everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 41 of Direwolf20's Dungeons Dragons. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Pumpkin. Yeah, that sounds like a good time. And Space Shuttles, Let's Play series. Between episodes here, I kind of just knocked out a bunch of easy little wall quests, right? Real simple stuff. I made a kitchen workshop, really easy, and I've been making some of the gadgets that are required for kitchen workshop to work, like the kitchenware, right? What do I want here? I guess I'll take the silver coin, because I don't care about stained glass. This guy, I'll take my coin. This guy, I'll take my clay and pumpkin pie. This guy, I'll take my iron ingots and cookies. Ooh, diamonds and stuff. I've just been like basically just crafting really simple things between episodes here. Which sounds like fun, and it has been. It has been fun. I won't lie. It's been a great time. Just making stuff and things. One of the cool things I did get, by the way, which was a quest objective, and this is actually kind of nifty. I'll put you guys away, sure. Is I got the food book. And this tells you an overview of the last milestone that we got. So it was 40 unique foods that gave us our extra health, right? The next one's coming up at 80, and I guess I'm 75 away, right? So, like, for example, I haven't eaten this white mushroom yet. Boom. Now I'm 76 out of 80. Sweet. I guess I can't search for haven't eaten yet. Yeah, that's going to be tricky. Olives, I guess I haven't eaten yet, right? Yep, not yet. We'll eat them. Oh, hello. I got nausea. Oh, okay. I got nauseous from eating olives? Come on, dude. Nothing wrong with eating olives. Olives are delicious. Neat, though. Neat, nonetheless. So quest-wise, right, I'm doing fine. I've just been knocking stuff out. Drying basin? I think I have one of those, don't I? If it's not there, it would be here. Ding. Nice. Cool. Well, that's spiffy. That'll give me another drying basin as a reward, huh? I'll just take this. Although that raw beef probably wouldn't have been a bad idea. Ooh, a bat's wing. Totally worth. Right? And then salt blocks. Okay. You want 2 of those. Remember, you can find salt in, like, places in the world. I guess more salt. I don't need that or that. Cool. So salt, raw potatoes, that I have. Nice. And I'll take the roast chicken. Ooh, copper fishing rod though. Nah, I'll just take the roast chicken. Hay bale sounds nice too, but the roast chicken sounds even better. Okay. Baking potatoes. Do I have already baked potatoes anywhere? Probably not. Whoosh. Whoosh. That should be just completing the quest, right? So just knocking these things out today. And I'm assuming, papaya and chestnut, huh? So we have some chestnuts, and we can combine those with the sapling to make a chestnut sapling, but we don't have any papayas. So I'm going to choose papaya sapling as my reward. Does that sound smart? I mean, it does to me, so I hope you guys are on board with that. Cool. Cooked fish, huh? I mean, I have no idea where these fish came from, but sure. I'll take it. Any cooked seafood. So yeah, so far, not super excited by any of the quests that I've really come across. Now, clearly we got the kitchen workshop, which I haven't looked at yet, but I'm just kind of like hammering through some of these quests. Right? Ding, 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 ding. I'll take the paper, sure, why not? Paper's a little bit of a hassle, and I'll take more cooked fish. Sure, why not? Okay. Fries, now we're cooking. All right, so chef's workshop time. Now we're cooking. Potatoes and salt will make fries for us. So this is my workshop area, right? Also, people are telling me that this is where I should be storing things like these things, which is probably true. Probably not wrong about that. I got a few tips from that. Little hints and tips right there. I'll do that. That sounds like a nice time, right? Oh, okay, I see what happens. You shift click like that, do you? Okay. Neat. So where do I want to throw this kitchen workshop? Because we've got the blacksmith's workshop and we've got the tree fluid extractor because we needed a lot of that stuff. We've got a few crafting tables. We've got the artisan's workshop. I kind of want to move this chest, to be totally honest with you. Especially considering that I can put these bits in here. So I feel like this chest probably isn't super necessary at this point. So this could be my last workshop. Now he's gonna need some liquid, I presume. Yeah, definitely gonna need that, right? So if I want fries, do I need any kind of liquid for that? Nope, just potato and salt. Okay, I don't know what restaurant you go to where fries are made with just potato and salt, but, you know, that's cool. And I'll put some of these things in here. These are some of the quest items that I had to make. And what are you used for? Oh, okay. You make yogurt? Oh, neat. Oh, and that's what you're going to make 1,000 gram fries. Okay. That's actually not a bad food. That's not a terrible food. Neat. And then the fish and the salt. Ooh, fish and chips. All right. Not terrible. So you want 8 fries. Right? And then you're going to presumably want me to make this. Right? Also, the fries haven't been eaten yet, so I totally want to snack on those. Because we are getting ridiculously close to another heart bar thingy. So that's neat. So that's been eaten, that's been eaten, that's been eaten. Alright, cool. Edible anytime. Haste 1 for 2.5 minutes. That's cool. Yeah, I like that. To assist with all my needing to eat stuff, right, what I should do is a little bit of this. How's my outside light situation? How are you doing, buddy? What I should have is you draining LP out of that, because I'm probably pretty low on LP after all the adventuring I've done lately. Yeah, 52,000, right? So we're definitely low. So charging up this orb, not a bad idea. Should be cool. Boom. And then all the healing that I'm going to have to do from doing that is going to make me hungry, which is cool. Right? Now the last step here is you wanted me to make fish and chips. I presume that's what the quest is leading me towards. So that fish and chips is not a bad recipe, actually. It's really not. I just need more fries, right? And fish and chips. Sweet. That's cool. All right, not terrible. Not terrible fish and chips. Okay. So that's going to be that. That's going to be that. Some raw beef, fish and chips, raw tuna, raw salmon. Nice. Uncommon loot bag. Block of tin is nice. The random pickaxe I could do without. But hey, that's better food for me. Look at that. You know what? Fish and chips are honestly not that bad. And it's really kind of any kind of fish. Right? There's probably an auto fisher, I'm sure, in one of the mods that we have. Right? There's the water trap. That gets me fish. But isn't there like a fisher of some kind? A fishing net from actually additions. Needs an empowered emeraldic crystal. Block that makes fishing here. Just place it above some water and it will catch, and it will, given a little bit of time, automatically catch fish for you. To store the fish, just place a chest above the fishing net or let the items spew out the top and collect them manually. So that's not bad. Place in water and give it a fishing rod. That's also not bad. Place down, surrounded by water. Fishes faster, more sides are covered in water. Minimum 4 to 6. Then give it a fishing rod and it fishes for you. It uses whatever is in the fishing rod loot table, so it works with regular fish, treasure, junk, and modded items that were added. The frequency indicates how often it will attempt to fish. You can increase this number by surrounding it with more still or flowing water, so you can use cables or hoppers to automate fishing even further, but the frequency will be slightly lower. Okay, cool. That's interesting. So that's another way to automatically fish. There's the fishing net mod, which looks cool, from Craft Tweaker, right? And I think, like, Thermal has one, Industrial has one, right? When placed above a 3x3 pool of water, it will automatically fish, right? So, like, there's a lot of options for automatic fishing. A lot. I don't know which one's better than another. I'm going to say this one's probably pretty good, because Industrial foregoing stuff is usually pretty good. Iron and bronze plates, huh? Because if we made this, fish and chips is not a bad food source by any stretch. And all it really requires is a little bit of salt and potatoes. So that's like a really good food source. You know, I will give it that is a pretty good food source here. So we've got some iron plates. We have a little bit of bronze, but we're going to have to get a little bit more. Go ahead and induction smelt that bad boy. Forget what I was making electrum for. It was probably something. So this guy needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of each of these plates. So that'll be 8 of those dudes. That'll be 8 of these dudes. Right? And then we need 2 iron gears. And then we need a couple of buckets. That's right. We don't have a particularly large number of buckets. We actually are pretty good in buckets. We're doing fine there. Right? There's your 2 buckets. We need a basic circuit and 2 plastic. Fishing rod. Easy peasy. And that's it. Looks like it. Redstone. Sweet. Let's put that away. Put away the paper. Put away the salt blocks. Put away the salt. Right? You should be about done by now. Getting there. A few more compactions and we should be good, right? I'm not completely crazy with that. Nope. Now let's get a wireless. Because I can't imagine this uses more than 80 RF a tick. It might. I just can't imagine it does. And that should be cool, right? Resources Fisher. Not bad. It's nighttime, so I don't want to deal with that. But what I will do is put this near my base so that I can check on it relatively frequently, right? And also so that it's chunk loaded, right? Because this is definitely a chunk loaded area. What I should be doing, let's get some dirt. Let's start filling in some of these holes that we've got, right? Gadget? Gadget, gadget. Who's got the gadget? There you are. Not the inspector kind. All right. Oh, that's much better, right? Isn't that better? That is much better. I like that. Okay, cool. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just fill in a little bit more space because it said you want to place it over a 3x3, right? So it literally says this thing needs to be placed. When placed over a pool of 3x3, it will automatically fish, right? So that, boom. He's going to power it up. Really? Do you really use more than 80 RF a tick? Oh, he uses exactly 80 RF a tick. So he's actually doing fine. Wow, that's actually pretty quick. Look how fast that is. Wow, that is OP. Look at all the different types of fish there are. My goodness. Let's get a crate because we're going to need that. I love OP. OP is my favorite. Especially in this kind of pack, right? When you're playing a pack like this, there is no reason to be in any way, shape, or form, you know, not OP, right? Anything you can find, any trick you can pull, right? 100% should use it, right? So does this mean you can make fish and chips? Like, can you make fish and chips out of this? Presumably. Maybe it has to be cooked first. Yeah, see, he turns into a cooked fish when you cook him. Wow, look at all these things. Swift fish, lava fish. That's neat. There's actually a lot of fish. There's a lot of fish going on here. Now, this isn't filling up his internal buffer, but he's transferring ADR for tick and using ADR for tick. So basically, we're breaking even, which is why he's not filling up his buffer, but he's totally doing fine. Right? So that gave me mining haste. Okay, I'm not too worried about that. And then fish and chips. This should be like a pretty significant. And that should also get me another health, right? What a unique flavor. You've gone to heart. That is awesome. See? 80. So 40 more, and I will have another heart. And it also tells you in this book how many you've tasted. So I've tasted exactly 80. And how many I've not yet tried. And it gives you a list of all the ones you haven't tried. So if you want to be a completionist and make all this food, be my guest. I probably will not spend the next 100 episodes making all that food and trying it. Just being 1,000% honest with you guys. That's not going to happen. But, you know, it's all good. All right, so what else do I need to make here? Tuna potatoes. Need scallions, fish, and potatoes. Do we have scallions? I don't think we do. And you know what's even crazier is I don't think any scallion seeds, which is actually really hugely surprising to me. So that's shocking. That is shocking, scallion seeds. A lack of scallion seeds for sure. I don't know how that's possible because I've harvested so many. Though there might be some in here. That's right. I forgot I have this over here. Right. This was my I have a ton of junk and need to put it somewhere chest. When I first set up my base out here, before I had a refined storage system, right? Just put all that away. One of these might be a scallion seed. I don't know. I tried to look in JEI for it. It didn't look like it was there, but you know me. I've missed things from that before in the past. So that's cool. Yeah, and the paper cup can go away and the potatoes can go away. That should get me most of what's left over there. Just want to put all this away so that because if I'm going to need to actually be making some of these, which I may or may not. I mean, frankly, I'm already pretty pleased with those fish and chips. They're pretty good for not a lot, right? And look how much stuff I've got here already. Wow, that's pretty good. Curse of Breaking 3, Life Stealing 2. Not too shabby, fisherman. Not too shabby at all. Slingshot, huh? Wow. Look at all these enchanted fish that give you, like, buffs and stuff. That's kind of cool. Man. There's a lot of different types of fish in there. I'm just saying. All right. So scallions, we have not gotten any of those, right? Okay, fair enough. Just bad luck, I guess. What do we got down here? Heavy cream times 5. Really? Oh, milk. Okay, now that makes sense. I was going to say, there's no way. There is no way. Now, I think milk is actually surprisingly a little bit tricky to get from cows in this pack, right? And can I not with this? Fresh milk? Do you not count? So you need to be pumped in as a fluid, do you? If I had a tank, could I put fresh milk in there? The answer is nope. Nope-a-reno. Right? And getting milk from cows, my understanding is you can't just walk up to a cow and milk it. I think it's actually quite a bit harder than that. I really do, actually. But I wonder if the animal rancher would be able to do it. Because now I'm about to be made fun of by a lot of you, but that's okay. I'm going to take this on. My understanding is you actually, because we don't just have cows in this mod pack, right? Like we have actual like animal breeding going on. So you've got like male and female cows, right? And clearly you can only get milk, right? So that's a Jacob ewe. He's hungry and he's thirsty. That's a goat, I think. Ready for shearing. But look, it is yeah, that's a girl goat. Okay, good job. But he's hungry and thirsty. So I think he has to be like fed and given water. And then like, I actually think they have to breed before they're allowed to give milk. I'm pretty sure that's true. So what if we got a lasso? Because I think we have one, right? Do we not have one? Oh yeah, no, you need a majestic ingot for that? Oh, that hurts. Oh, that really hurts. That stings just a bit. Because I don't know that Majestium's happening anytime soon. I wonder if there's another kind of like capture an animal thing. But even so, like, I'm pretty sure the way this works. That's a Suffolk ewe. He's hungry and thirsty too. Ready for shearing, right? And so I think I would be able to breed this with a male goat. We'd have to find one that's a male, clearly. And then that would make them available to give milk. So that's interesting. I'm just curious if, like, the rancher wouldn't know that, right? I'm actually really curious if the rancher would be, like, a little bit dumb and be like, I see a cow, I'm taking milk, right? That might be true. So I can use the fresh milk to get heavy cream. That's actually cool. So hold on. What I can do is this. I didn't realize that. I was just kind of looking through recipes. Like, is there anything I can do with this fresh milk? Right? And here it shows me with a pan. So I need a mortar and I need a beaker. Okay. Would I use a diamond here? That's fine. Really, dude? Why am I always so low on obvious resources that I should always have a little bit of, right? And a beaker. Iron beaker sounds like a good time. Sure, why not? How am I on sand? Comically low. Comically low. But enough to get the job done for now. There you go. Sweet. Now, what did this quest call for? 5 heavy cream. Ah, I see. Where are the wood bowls even going? Am I crazy or are they like invisible? Oh, there they are. Okay. Nope, we shift clicked. Good. Good, good, good. All right, claim rewards from that. That's cool. Okay, and now we've got butter to make, right? So that's going to be heavy cream and some salt. And salt's everywhere, so I'm not super worried about that, right? How much butter do we need? 5. Cool. And that gets me some eggs. I'll take that. I think eggs. Do I have eggs? I have a few. I should probably use, like, eggs to make a proper chicken farm, but who knows what chickens do in this pack, right? Yeah, eggs seems like a good reward to take there. Neat. So better food is a good thing to be having for sure. Flour, 10 flour you want me to have. Right? Neat. And 10 cocoa butter. Do we have any cocoa beans? We have a few. We have a few. If I got nature essence, which is a tier 1 seed, I could get more of those easily. Like, really easily. Do we have nature seeds? That doesn't seem like literally impossible, right? How are we for pumpkins? We are good enough. Right? That is looking pretty good, dudes. That looks very doable. Just need a base crafting seed up to a tier 1. And then boom, nature seeds. And that gets me far more cocoa, right? Quest complete, yay! I'm liking that. That makes my life a lot easier for cocoa beans. Right, and I can really just drop you wherever I feel like. Like right here seems like a good time. And I should have a nice watering can and a sigil of the green grove that I can't right click you really? But I can sigil the green grove you. Right? And you should grow relatively quickly thanks to both of those effects. Zombie, please. Hooray! My first nature essence, right? I'll get 3 of those, and then we'll get a few more, courtesy of, you know, random things. Cool. Beautiful. Super nice. I might be able to get a better watering can, too, at this point. But that's cool. I like that. All right, you two go away. You can turn off. Bada bing. More cocoa beans for the win. All right, cool. So you wanted solidified cocoa butter, which is, oh, also salt. Neat. Just make sure we have lots of salt. All right, how many of those did we want? 5? All right, what are you missing, buddy? Because you should actually have... Oh, roasted cocoa beans. I assume roasted cocoa beans are exactly what you think they are? Yep, they are. That was a good guess. Oh, and do you actually need... Oh, you need milk in there. Bummer. Milk's a hassle. Milk is the hassle. How about flour? What's this thing? Empty bag. That ain't too bad. It's basically 1 paper per bag, right? So you wanted 10 of these, so I should make that many. Okay. put away some of this extra salt. I can probably get rid of these seeds. Cool. And then we just need some wheat. And that'll make me flour. See, the bummer of this is that when you shift click, it takes them out and doesn't put them down here. It puts them in your inventory, which is kind of a hassle. A little bit. But I should be able to get the 10 of these that I need. What's this? I don't know. I guess I got extras or something? Quest complete? Yeah, that's what's up. All the foods now. I guess oats? Because I haven't eaten those yet. Raw oats. And we have oat seeds, so that's cool. Right? Alright, good. So now we've got flour. So you want me to make cheese, which looked pretty doable. Block of cheese is just 3 salt with milk, but you can also do it with 3 salt and 2 fresh milk. So I think that's the recipe I'm going to go with, right? So the block of cheese like that, and that should be cool, right? And then you can be cut into 4 cheese slices. So I'll take the milk cell. That would actually be really nice to have, right? So is there any other slicing that we can do with you? Sawmill can do 6 with a cheese curd as a side effect. So why would I not do that? Hey, machine that I keep putting wood into, could you please cut up some cheese for me to eat? Thanks. Beautiful. Cool. Alright, so you actually came from... is there like a straight up way to make this? I'm just curious. Okay, nope. Alright, so then let's just do that, right? And then we can slice that up again with the sawmill, and that'll complete the quest for enough cheese slices. Solidified cocoa butter as a reward from that. I'm just saying. Haha. Look at all the food I got now. Sugar! I have some of that. Beets? Do we have beets? Not those kind of beets. We do have beet seeds. So if I need them, I can get them. So I'll take the honey drops from forestry. I would call those the rarest item that you can get there. Crispy puff. Rice cakes, huh? I could probably make that right now. What's involved in a rice cake? It needs water. It's just smelted rice, huh? So how many of these do I need for the quest? 3 of them. And it's 2 per. So I need 6 rice. Oh, that's rice dough. I think I used all my rice. And just because I'm lazy and don't want to smelt it all right now, or just do this. We'll take half of it and do that. Woot. Trying to keep my inventory clear. Now I'm overflowing with food, to be fair. All right, so it was that and a little bit of sugar. Oh, you need water per. 1 water bucket per? I can pull that off. Hooray. 1. 2. 3. Oh, neat. You can do that too? That's awesome. That's another way to do it. That's kind of cool. Okay. Crispy rice puff bar. Not yet eaten. How does it taste? Good question. All right, cool. More rice cakes, which I guess I'll just, you know, because those are not great, but the crispy rice bar things are pretty good. Bucket. Where'd my bucket go? Where did my bucket go? You guys clearly did this. Where did my bucket go? Am I crazy? Or did my bucket just like vanish somewhere? I mean, I have one in here, so I'll take it. But I really don't know what happened to my bucket just now. Oh. Cool. We did the thing. Yeah, those are definitely better than just the 2 rice cake things. Yeah, my food options are going to overflow here in like a minute. You can tell. I am rapidly hitting the point where I have stupid amounts, right? So caramel is just sugar. So that's cool. How much caramel do I need? 5. And it's 1 sugar each. With a frying pan. That's cool. Caramel apples. Ooh, that sounds fun. I should have enough apples for that, right? How many of those do you want? 5? And I think I saw sticks in there, right? Cool. Beautiful. Nice. I'll take the silver coin. Oh, actually, I got all 3, didn't I? Okay. Relative junk, but that's okay. I'll take it. Caramel not yet eaten. Lots of not yet eatens. Right. So 10 dough is what you want me to make next, huh? That's just salt and flour. So we've got salt and we've got flour. And you need a specific type. Right. So my only pet peeve with this bottom bar here is when you shift click, items go from here into your inventory, not into there. That is my only pet peeve. And I guess you also need water. So I think I have a reservoir, don't I? Didn't I have a reservoir? I do. So what I'm going to do, on use fill. That should be cool. Then I should be able to do that. And that'll put 10 buckets in there, right? And then I can get my 10 dough nice and easy. Cool. All right, now I can make raw dough bread, crushing tub, baguette dough, pie plates. Look at all this crazy stuff you can reach out to. But I'm telling you, fish and chips so far has been a winner for me. Like, that is really good food for really simple recipe, right? So now you want me to do that, which is just combine these guys like that. Cool. Boy, is my inventory overflowing. Cheese slice not yet eaten. Claim those rewards. And then I guess you want me to smelt those into bread? Yep. And here's the thing. There is a thermal machine that can smelt food a little bit faster, right? The culinary augment guy. But I remember looking at that briefly and being like, yeah, that's really expensive. Trivection chamber. Yeah, lots and lots of stuff to make that thing. But that'll give you basically double all food. Anytime you smelt something that's a food item, it'll double it. It's cool. That was a lot of work for bread, though, which isn't even as good as the bread that I've already been eating. So I'm like, I don't know about that. Still, though, you know, we have a lot of good foods that we're making as part of these quests. Crushing tub I use to press olives into olive oil with your feets. Both my feets. Oh, really? 2 iron plates? It's a really simple recipe, but you're going to make it a nuisance. Because that's what we do. Guess this is why we needed that olive stuff before, huh? Cool. Alright. Hot dogs come up next, huh? Olive oil cells? Alright. So, jumping on the crushing tub is commonly used in cooking. So I guess I just pop down my crushing tub, put olives in it, and then jump. Am I doing this right, or what? It's not looking good to me. Did I do this wrong? I'm jumping on it. Hey, there we go. Now we're cooking. How much did that use? So I have 63 in there now, right? Cool. Now I've got 62. Ah, it's 100 millibuckets per olive, it would look like. That's a lot of jumping I gotta do. There's got to be a better way. Like maybe our squeezer? Yeah, that does seem to be a better way. And you know what? Squeezer gives me 250. That is definitely what I would call better. 100% better. Come on, crushing tub. Don't crushing tub me. Come on, dude. Not at all. Sweet. So there's your olive oil. I get an extra can of it. And now I can make hot dogs. That's what's up. I need raw bacon. No, that's not super cool. And a little bit of cooking oil. Pork. We have 4 pork chops. Raw prime beef, raw horse, raw beef. I need another pig. Because I need 5 hot dogs. Let's go out in the world and find a test subject. Yes. Excuse me, sir. I just need to borrow something. I'm not going to say what. Something happened, and now I have more raw pork chops. Yay. Alright, so I put my olive oil in there, and that got me hot dogs. I only got 3 of them? Really? I'm going to need another hot dog cell, it looks like. Because that was supposed to be 250, so shouldn't I have gotten more of that? Or am I crazy? Hot dogs are supposed to cost 250. Or 550, depending on something that I'm not sure about. So let's just do 4 more of you. And then hot dogs, please. Thanks, buddy. And I can shift-click to destroy it, because olives, not a problem, right? We found that we got a lot of olives for a very small amount of stuff. How are hot dogs? They're pretty good. They're pretty good. Not yet eaten. I'll eat them. I'm going to have a lot of food at the end of this chapter, I think. I really do think that that's what's going to happen. Items spilling everywhere. Ooh, calcium. All right. So, like, definitely doing good, right? So toast is just smelted bread. And it's a little bit better, right? Only a little bit. But it's a thing. I should really get another one of these. So how do I get these again? 2 dough. I need another dough, which is what? Salt and flour? So you and you. Oh, right, and water, right? There you are. And that should be that. And you're smelted into that. Right. And that'll get me 3 toast, I believe. So I need a little bit more, because I was not accounting for the fact that I wasn't doubling. Whoops. 3 more dough later, and we should be cool. Nice. Looking good to me. Another quest complete. I'll take it. All right. Now what? Grilled cheese, or your first small pizza, or just a toast slice. All right, cool. What do these do? They don't look interesting. Though grilled cheese sounds like a good time. Because I have cheese and butter, right? So grilled cheese, yes. It needs a little bit of cooking oil, though. So we don't want to forget that. Let's get more olives. Or cooking oil, right? We have some of that. That was from what? Where do we get cooking oil from? Yeah, that's right. The still from seed oil. That's right. I remember you now. I remember having to do that. I'm guessing that's not or dictionaried with olive oil, is it? Oh, it is. It is, actually. So 750 olive oil. All right, that's not bad. So if I put you 2 in there, that should get me 4 grilled cheese? Am I mathing that right? And then an empty guy, right? Yes, 4 grilled cheese. Nice. And then if I got a little bit more... How much did you need for a grilled cheese sandwich, if I'm not wasting? 750, right? So if I got 3 olives... and squeezed them, my reservoir can handle less than a bucket's worth, right? So I can use that to get exactly 750 that we can put exactly in there and get my 5th grilled cheese. Booyah. Ooh, milk cells. I'll take that for sure. Cool. Nice. All right, what do you guys think? You guys on board with all this different food that I'm eating now? Boy, I hope the YouTube comments are happy about me making food. I'm I'm really trying for you guys. I really am. There's a lot of food to make. I'm not going to just do all food, right? Like, this is a 1-episode thing. I think I've got enough food for now that I should be pretty happy, right? So I think what I'm going to do here is wrap up the episode, right? We have what I would call a hilariously good amount of food, which I'm happy about. I clearly am. But I do want to note that I've got, you know, a lot of different types, a lot of different options. I'm even going to hold some extras in here because this is all food that I should probably eat at some point. Anything that I haven't yet eaten, I should do so that I can, you know, properly handle that in the future, right? But like, there's hot dogs and there's all kinds of nonsense. Fresh milk, copper coins, a loot bag that I can snag. But fish and chips are clearly the way I want to go. Cool. So there's, you know, fish and chips I think is what's going to be up for me, right? That's a pretty good food type. And I can throw these guys right in here to smelt them up nicely and make more. Because fish and chips is really just fries, right? And paper cone, which is easy, right? And that's about it. Super easy to make fish and chips. And they're a really good food source. Look how many things I get from that. That's pretty cool. Like, I don't know what all else I can get. Like, there's a few other things, obviously. You know, I'm sure somebody sat down and figured out, like, what the most efficient thing to make is, right? Somebody sat down and said, you know, get this, 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 and this, right? And then you'll have exactly the right amount of food. But I've got a decent amount of potatoes cooking out there. I can easily turn those potatoes. That's actually more food that I can eat individually. I can't eat butter directly. I mean, you can. It's just, you know, not going to do anything for you. It's probably pretty bad to eat butter directly. Yeah. So I think we'll wrap up here. And for now, Del20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time. Salt, obviously. Is there like a better way to get this salt? Kind of-ish. 2 fresh water equals a salt with some durability. So that's easy enough, right? Or a bucket of water. Yeah. Yeah. So we can totally get salt relatively easily, aside from just mining it in the world, which we could totally do if we wanted to. But I just wanted to make sure it was, like, easily renewable, right? Because mining it in the world sounds like a good idea on paper, right? But then you go to do it, and you're like, wait, this is harder than I thought. Right. So fish and chips. That's going to be my food of choice right now. I just need more of those paper cones. Which isn't too bad, right? Yeah, no, they're easy. That's kind of a cool recipe. Cool. And then we can make fish and chips, which I'm going to call a pretty good source of food for me. Ultimately, I just need more of those cones. But yeah, look at all the stuff we get from that. That's really good. I'm going to say that's really good. And I've got my lunchbox here full of like random other things that I could make. So like I've eaten this before. I haven't eaten that. I haven't eaten that. I haven't eaten that. I've eaten chocolate cake. So I think what I'm going to do is put my fish and chips and my fries in there, and that should be cool, right? And these things can go away for a rainy day, if you will. Cool. So for now, Del20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I'm going to want more paper, which, refresh my memory, but it's a compactor recipe, right? Yes, with sugarcane. And we'll come back next time, and we'll get back into Astral, right? So for now, Del20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Coming back next time. Completed the foods. Well, I didn't complete the food quest. That's probably going to be a lot of effort. I gather that this quest is probably pretty huge, right? I suspect it gets very large. But I did it. I did it, guys. I did the food quest that you wanted me to do. All right. Take it easy, everybody.